Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Wednesday. I hope you're doing well out there. But I'm enjoying this peaceful, beautiful day out here in the park. Let's jump into the Salt and Sea Energy Oracle deck and see what Wednesday is going to be all about for us. All right, so we have the Sand Dollar card as well as fish, and then starfish, the no card, and the anchor card. All right, so right off the bat, this is standing out like a sore thumb. I'm feeling like you're saying no to an opportunity, or you're at the very least thinking about declining something that you know is going to come back around for you or be offered to you in some way, shape, or form. And Spirit saying you're trusting not only your experiences for a lot, but your intuition first and foremost. And they're saying, especially at this point along your path, ignoring what you truly feel in such accurate ways is to do yourself disjustice, right? To create issues for yourself down the line. But the fish card says, pay attention to your dreams. So something about this Wednesday, whether it's because you were dreaming very vividly, clearly due to spirits, partially the previous night, during the previous night, or it could be when you're taking a nap. I as well find that it's a day where you may find yourself being a bit spacey, drifting away, daydreaming, and some of this feels very spiritually guided and initiated. So yeah, created. So I feel it's a day where both types of dreams are needing to be paid close attention to. And it's also a time where they're saying, in a very star card from the tarot deck kind of way, what do you wish to dream into your world in a very magician-like way? There's something about that throughout this day as well. As the Sand Dollar card very accurately says, manifestation. And so it's a day that reminds each of us that we are the magician in our own reality, that you literally have the ability to not only imagine and believe things into existence to improve your world, to get what you want, what you need, but as well I find that you're somebody who can speak things into existence. So needing to, of course, tread carefully with your words, your beliefs, what you focus upon, if I didn't say it already, your thoughts. But it feels like this is a time for you where you may amaze yourself, even if you know you can do this, like myself. At times I'll speak something into existence and I just am so amazed and impressed that that's even possible. And so I find that this is a day where you are being viewed at by spirit and by yourself, maybe a couple other people in your physical reality, as somebody who's quite powerful and magical, because they can literally create whatever they want. And this doesn't just isn't just limited, as I stumble upon my words a bit, it isn't just limited to your ability to manifest and to co-create with spirit, but your ability to magically, in a very talented way, create this and that of importance within your world throughout this specific Wednesday, to be exact. It's amazing, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're moving on to starfish. Trust your instincts, as I am being a little bit spiritually messed with, and trust your intuition. I love how as we're reading each individual card and these messages are downloaded and coming through, the cards that follow are reiterating and building upon what we were just speaking upon. And so Spirit's saying very clearly, your instincts, your intuition, it's on point, all right? And so this is somehow playing into your choices for the future. The anchor card being the last one on the board, talking about have faith and choose optimism. There's something about things not going exactly as you maybe expected or wanted recently. Something changed in a situation or two. And they're saying you need to be optimistic in regards to the situation, as I feel it may be a situation where you're reminded very clearly it's temporary. You know what I mean? And at times I find that, and I can relate, you're somebody where the cons, the imperfections, the difficulties, maybe certain small annoyances stand out and maybe overshadow the pros, the positives, the benefits of what's at hand, all right? But look at the bigger picture and bird's eye view on the seagull card. So taking a step back and looking at things from above, from a further out perspective, is going to benefit you greatly, because being too close to things at this time may confuse you, leave you maybe a bit dizzy is what I'm hearing, perplexed, You may find that focusing on the details too much throughout this day actually works against what you're creating, developing, focusing upon in that moment. But let's move on to the tarot portion of the reading. There may be a couple moments throughout this day where the energy just feels off. I don't know why I'm getting that. Almost as if you're going through, for somebody, an outer body experience. And I feel like this will make you a little bit nervous if that's the case. But either way, I find that the energy, regardless of what situation you're in, wrapped up within that moment, it just feels off. And so if you can leave that situation behind, disconnect yourself from it for the time being or in general, I would really recommend it, because it feels like it's going to just leave you feeling off yourself, you know what I mean, naturally. But the Moon card, so I feel like this is a day where you're reminded to trust the mystery of yourself, of your individual path, and the future of, I want to say, one specific situation or area of your life that you're feeling focus come to be on the mystery of it, what you still don't see fully or have the answers in regards to. They're saying you don't need all the answers to proceed forward with confidence. You don't need to understand and fully grasp the future of a situation to make the best out of it, to view it in an optimistic light, and to then prepare or look into new potential options to replace it if it's not suiting you to the fullest extent or at all at this time. Does that make sense? So they're saying there's typically more purpose to what you don't know, what you don't fully understand, to that mystery, even confusion, blanks left to still be filled in. There's more purpose to it than you can even begin to realize. And so I find that that's very much spiritually held back, if that makes sense, or just simply not provided. I'm also being drawn to these wolves here on either side, and they're saying not everything is black and white. You may find yourself thinking about people who you like to associate yourself with, who you can trust and who you can't. Stuff like this will be coming to mind for one, if not multiple reasons. But I feel like you might as well have a lot on your plate, as I'm getting this sort of giving me the imagery of, somebody drowning in their work. I know that's quite dramatic, but that's just how it came through, or drowning in all of their responsibilities. But they're saying that what is at hand, you're meant to be at this time managing it very efficiently, very easily. There's a sense of you feeling like it's impossible to force it to rush throughout this day. And this may not be a new feeling for you, but it feels like throughout the day you're going to be just maybe coasting or flowing better. You're just feeling peace in the midst of each and every aspect of this Wednesday. And it may even push you to stumble a bit. When you're so ultra peaceful in the moment and you're not forcing it and whatnot, and you're just flowing, and then you stumble upon your words, you maybe even trip or struggle to walk a bit, or to get up is what I'm hearing. Anyways, so don't be surprised when that happens at least once or twice throughout this day. But they're saying isn't it better to struggle at certain points in the midst of being peaceful than to, you probably would have struggled otherwise if you were rushing or just forcing it. You know what I'm saying? So I would take the peace over the more stressful option. Anyways, moving on. Ooh, flying away. That made me twitch a bit. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's new money throughout this day for somebody. There may be as well a focus on, I'm hearing a small amount of savings that you foresee adding up for you, or you already put aside. And they're saying every bit counts. But I wouldn't be surprised if this Wednesday gives you prime opportunity to create new financial gains, all right? Even if it's more so to add up or to benefit you in the near future down the line. But it does feel like this is a day, once again, where you're creating, you're developing, you're accomplishing. And I feel like you're trying to get ahead, or at the very least checking things off to-do list. I just heard hypothetical to-do list. Anyways. But I feel like this is a day where, your energy is warm or warming, comforting to other people. And that's maybe a part of what you're creating and developing and accomplishing. but there's also mystery in regards to your finances that's taking a highlight, and somewhat of a mystery in regards to what you're putting out there into the universe. But it feels like there's also something about you being relatable, down to earth, and understanding. And I find that somebody's going back and forth about you is what I just heard. Contemplating whether they want to give it a go with you or continue to connect with you, or further, that connection. And Spirit's saying that just might be the person you're saying no to in the near future or throughout the stay. But it feels like Spirit's saying this is a very intuitive day. All right, it's a very spiritual day, and it is a day of manifesting in the midst of this mystery. All right. So those are your messages for this upcoming Wednesday. I hope they were truly helpful. I will see you in your next daily read. Love and light.